Deadly mushrooms are taking over my house and they could kill me, my sister, or even her new puppy. Stick around because I need your help to stop them. No way, guys. This is what I think it is. It's gonna be amazing. I think this is one of those purple puffballs. And I think there's even a bigger one here. Oh my gosh, it definitely is. I thought it was a leaf at first, guys. These are crazy. I'm gonna need a stick to really show you what these things can do. They are insane. Look at this. That is so crazy. Like, how is that even real life? This is like spores of a purple puffball. It looks like smoke. Definitely don't want to breathe that in. That is insane. The more they dry out, the more they literally just like explode into purple dusty smoke. There is a close-up of this one, guys. They're so cool. I'm gonna give this one a little bit of time because I think we need to let it dry out a little bit because it's still kind of wet. Outside of the house, there's literally just mushrooms. I just can't even believe it. It's literally, we're beyond infested. And these purple ones are crazy. Over here, guys, I am noticing this. Look at this mushroom. It looks just like out of the movie or TV show Smurfs. There's another one here, and the more that I look, the more that I see everywhere, even in the grass, over this way, all up the hillside. Literally, I think the backyard, even all the way down here by the lake, completely infested with mushrooms. Each of these are like a fungus. I don't even know what it is, and these aren't even the biggest ones, but they are sprouting up everywhere. I thought this was a tree root. Look at this one. This is a totally different species, I think. I don't want to touch it, but look at that. We got the scanning app out. We are going to scan this and see what it is. Here we go. Sometimes you have to get just the right angle for this to hit. Common grilled mushrooms. Okay, I don't know exactly what species it is, and my phone app couldn't even figure it out, which is a little bit concerning. But sometimes the app just gets confused with the lighting is weird. Oh my gosh. Just when I thought I was in the clear, I thought these were potatoes. They are scattered everywhere. I do want to know what species they are because some of them can be crazy. They can be psychedelic, they can be poisonous. Some are actually edible. So I don't know what we're dealing with, but this is a completely different species right here. It literally looks like potatoes and it's all up the hillside. I'm trying to get an exact species match. So let's go for this one right here. Okay, it knows it's some kind of mushroom, but it's not coming up. I wonder if these are super rare, super dangerous ones that don't even register. These ones were even sketchier, guys. They didn't scan whatsoever. But getting a close look, they look so weird. I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually seeing more up on this hillside too. We've gotten so much rain. Oh my gosh, this one is huge right here. Completely different species altogether, and the biggest one yet. They just keep coming. I mean, they're literally everywhere. There's a couple more down there even. I really wish I could figure out what these species are. And there's 3 more. This is yet another species, all within like less than 40 feet of walking. This one looks really funky. I don't know why it looks like that. These are bizarre. I wonder if animals eat these. But these are just sprouting up. There's one that's like half eaten maybe right there. And another one coming up out of the grass. This is actually wild. And even just on this hillside, there are more. They are everywhere. This is actually so funny. We seriously have gotten record-breaking rains. I think it takes a lot of water and a lot of cloudy days for these mushrooms to sprout up because they were not here yesterday. They grow super fast. And here's a wavy, wacky one. This one looks like it's soggy wet. There's even snails underneath. These snails might be liking that. I'm really worried because there's a lot of water near my house and I don't want these mushrooms and mold growing inside my house, but it is certainly everywhere outside. Just when I thought the rain has stopped outside the house, we have more sprouting mushrooms right here, guys. These are some big, huge ones. They are big, fluffy, crazy looking ones. I have no idea the species. This one's got actually some like water drops oozing out the side and some bugs on top, like mosquitoes or something. I'm not sure, but I want to see if we can scan it. And maybe today we'll get lucky with the app actually picking it up. Here we go, guys. Let's go for the scan. Puffballs. Ooh, it definitely looks like a puffball. That's funny. Is that a scientific name? Puffballs? All right, come on. All right. We need one more little dot to get a scan. Brain puffball, guys, we got it. I wonder if this is accurate. Is it a brain puffball? That is the craziest name I've ever seen. So these guys, I think, might be called brain puffball, and allegedly that's edible. So I don't know if that's for sure a legit classification, because I think so many different types of fungus look similar, so I'm not gonna risk it by like touching it. But apparently, maybe, just maybe, these are edible and I could pick them up, and they are huge, the size of my hand. Let me go eat them or something. That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. We got some new ones popping up. An entire forest of orange ones, and they're huge. Just everywhere. There's more over here as well. These were literally not here just like minutes ago. I feel like these popped up overnight. I think one has gotten eaten, but a lot of these are still up and going. They look crazy. We have a whole batch there and a whole batch here as well. The color on these are so vibrant. I wonder if these ones are poisonous or if they're okay. And there's even another batch here. This one is currently popping up as we speak, looking crazy. Let's go for the scan and let's see what they read out to be. Double scan to make sure. Okay. It's saying it's a Jackson's slender Caesar. Doesn't look like that photo. Oh, it does look like that one. So this is probably it. It's defined by its yellow gills, large white sac-like vulva. Okay, what in the world is this? So according to my app, these are actually edible mushrooms. That is wild. I mean, they look insane, super crazy, and an abundance of them. So we have quite the arrangement of mushrooms that are popping up, from poisonous to hallucinogenic ones, to super dangerous ones, to edible ones. This is edible. I don't know if I would eat one of these, but this batch over here is so cool looking. I gotta show you guys this one again. They look so cool. So wild. Wow, look at the gills underneath. That is trippy. And just to be safe and not to trust everything I read on the internet, I'm not really gonna touch them. I'm definitely not gonna eat them. I'm not that brave. Just in case I get sick and they're looking like something else, but they're actually not. I don't wanna get it confused. And I wouldn't recommend that either. Here we go, guys. This is the craziest one I have seen so far. I don't know what that is. This one definitely looks super sketchy. We're in the backyard. There's another one here. You can see just how infested the backyard is. There's another one right there, over here, and tons more just all over throughout the grass areas, literally infested. But I have to see what this one is. This looks super rare, super crazy looking. I have no idea. Okay, here we go for the scan. Let's see if we can find out what this thing is. Come on. Oh, we got it. We got a peach colored fly agaric. What in the world is this thing? From what I can tell, if my research is correct, guys, this is a actual magic mushroom. I don't know if this is the one that's like super dangerous or what. I'm not gonna touch it. I wouldn't recommend it, but this apparently has psychoactive compounds in it. That's just growing in my backyard. Like, what happens if like a dog were to eat that or something? I don't know. That is pretty crazy. And look at these ones right here. These actually are crazier than I thought. Look at that. They are super funky looking, super cool. I feel like the crazier they get with like the spots and spore things all over it, that's how you maybe, you know, they're more dangerous, but I really don't know enough about mushrooms. All I know is my house is completely infested with them. Everywhere I go, there are all kinds of different species of mushrooms. Some edible, some magic, and some super funky and scary looking. What the heck is that? Okay, we just found a new world record of craziest looking mushroom. This doesn't even look real. We have to get back to the app and scan this one. I have never seen anything like it. Okay, we got it. Green spored parasol. Okay, I'm looking through it. It says it's highly poisonous and can produce severe gastrointestinal symptoms of vomiting and diarrhea. And it's the most commonly consumed poisonous mushroom in North America. We just found a super dangerous mushroom, guys. The last one we saw was psychedelic and magic. The one before that was edible. And this one is poisonous and it'll cause severe vomiting and diarrhea. And it's actually the most commonly accidentally eaten mushroom in North America right here, guys. This is it. Super poisonous, super dangerous. I can't believe I'm this close. I'm gonna go eat some food after this. I gotta wash my hands because I don't want psychedelic or poison. This is a poisonous mushroom, guys, right here in the backyard. I like literally can't believe that. And I'm only feet away from the psychedelic one. You can see it. That's the psychedelic one right there. Super crazy. And I didn't even scan this one. Who knows what that one is? I'm not sure how many different types of fungus, mushrooms and stuff there are, but that one is poisonous. That is actually crazy. I'm gonna walk away from it right now and just be careful, but they are literally popping up everywhere. It's too much to scan. It's too much for me to keep track of, but there are mushrooms growing absolutely everywhere. Everywhere I go. Completely infested. Like, look at this one. That one looks poisonous too. Man, I can't even go through the grass. And if Buzz was here, it would be so dangerous because he'd be running around. And if he licked the poisonous one, he'd be done. If he licked the magic one, he probably would be done. I don't know. It's so crazy. Just about every mushroom I see is different than the last, which is really concerning because it's not like I just have an infestation of just one mushroom. It's like tons and tons of different species, which to me seems scarier because you never know which one you're gonna stumble across next. Hiding down here by the new pond project is another poisonous and hallucinogenic magic mushroom. It was just hiding here. This one is extra colorful, super bizarre looking, and just hiding down here under the leaves. It is amazing the kind of mushrooms that are here at the Timor house. Super crazy. Here on the backside of the lake, we have more of this crazy stuff, guys. It looks like a pile, but that's a mushroom. There's another one there. There's another purple one. This one looks like it's already been kind of exploded. And here's another fresh one popping up. That is wild. These ones are a little bit crazy because as you guys may have seen earlier, when you touch them, they start to dust and like smoke. So let's go test it out. Whoa, what the heck? There's a pair of wings right there. We're gonna start with these ones. Oh my gosh, yep. Don't breathe that in. What in the world? That's crazy. We got another one right here. Oh, that is so wild. And last but not least, we got a fresh one right here. Oh my goodness. This one is insane. What? I want to be holding my breath on that. Do not want that. I have never seen a mushroom like that before or knew anything like that could exist. They literally smoke. It looks like they're burning on fire and it's purple. It's the craziest thing, just like a smoke bomb. Well, I'm heading back up to the house. I know there's more mushrooms in between where I'm standing and the house. I saw some out by the pool. Walking up to the pool, and I think we have the biggest mushroom yet. This thing is a monster. What in the world, guys? Look how big this thing is. It's bigger than my hand. Okay, this thing is literally huge. I feel like I want to kick it over, but I also wonder if we check back tomorrow if it's like bigger and bigger. So I almost want to keep an eye on it. You guys comment down below right now, what should I do? First up, we got to scan it. Here we go, going for the scan. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, it's some kind of puffball. That's so funny. That's a scientific term, puffball. Uh-oh. I don't think it's gonna give it to us. Despite this one being massive, it actually seems like it might not be dangerous, but maybe not as like edible as the orange ones. Still not gonna eat it, and it says it can be easily confused and can cause a lot of upset stomach. So definitely not interested in eating that. Guys, do you like to eat mushrooms on your pizza or any other dishes? That's never something I've done a lot in my life. I have tried it. I kind of liked it, but it also kind of grosses me out. And especially knowing that mushrooms are like these things of all different types, it's a little weird to like want to eat them, especially when so many of them can be poisonous or psychedelic and hallucinogenic or just otherwise dangerous. Back in the front yard, we were looking up here yesterday, but there are more that just sprouted, and I think these might be the ones that if you eat them, you'll hallucinate. I want to scan it again to double check and maybe even cross-reference with another app. Here we go. Boom. Scan super fast. Let's try it one more time. Peach colored fly agaric. Okay, so I think this actually might be the poisonous one. Nope, so this is the psychoactive one. That is crazy. Wow. And it turns out they're actually legal for US consumers to possess. So these ones are psychoactive. That is just this craziest thing that they're just growing right here. That is definitely wild. Whoa. Talk about a jackpot of the purple puffballs, guys. This one is huge, massive. That is so crazy. That thing is gonna completely explode into a huge smoke bomb. That is so wild. It's just dark purple. Beautiful sunset through the trees. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. So pretty. Over here by the lake, I didn't know what I was looking at, but I'm pretty sure this right here might be a fungus. We're gonna scan it and we're gonna see exactly what is going on. It kind of looked like crumbs or like bread or something. I'm not really sure, but let's scan it and see what it is because it's looking kind of suspicious. Here we go. I don't know if this is gonna scan because it's really hard to see. It's pretty small, but let's see. Oh my goodness, it got something. Jellied false coral fungus? No way. Oh, it is in the area though. Okay, absolutely no information about it. Jellied false coral fungus. No way. Is that what this is? I can't even read the name of that. That is wild. Is it edible? It can be safely eaten? There is no way. Some coral mushrooms are edible, others are poisonous. Pink? No way. I'm not sure if that's actually what this is. We need to scan with a different app and see what is going on here. Let's see. That's a pretty good photo. Okay. It says it's a family of lichen that can grow and flourish just about anywhere. Okay, that does make better sense. I don't know anything about what all this stuff is. This is a whole different class of stuff. We just stumbled across something that is like blowing my mind. This is called a jelly-filled coral, which is a fungus, but it's a paramecium or like a lichen, or I'm not even sure. It's kind of getting crazy. That stuff is wild, but just in case, it's probably, I need to go wash my hands because I'm getting close to a lot of this stuff. I don't want to wake up with fungus growing out of my face or my hands or fingernails or get infected or get sick. A lot of these are poisonous and cause stomach issues, and my property is covered with them. Speaking of, we're coming across another batch right now. I'm not even kidding. It keeps getting worse and worse. These are the orange ones. They look like cherry tomatoes. They are growing up just right out of the pine needles. All right, let me scan. Here, let's go for the scan. Let's see what it comes out to. This is one of the world's most toxic fungi and is responsible for over half of all cases of mushroom poisoning. I don't know if that's the right scan. So let's scan it with this app then and see. Let's try this one more time. Okay, I think we got it. This one actually is saying something different. Jackson's Slender Caesar. So we just looked this one up today. These mushrooms are so confusing because some of them say they're edible and some are saying that they're the most poisonous that there are. And I'm getting mixed signals of what is what, or I'm getting confused. So definitely not gonna touch it. As much as I wanna like mess with these, I'm gonna play it safe. And there's more, even more, endless amounts. Casually just riding around my dirt bike and I stumbled across a mushroom that is extremely toxic, extremely dangerous, and gets a ton of people in trouble by accidentally eating it, I believe. That's what it says, and it's just sitting right here. This thing does look absolutely wild. It's super crazy. That's kind of what caught my eye. It was just popping up bright white, but has crazy little features all over it. And to think that if I accidentally rode my dirt bike, fell off my bike and landed and accidentally bit it, I could get sick. Just kidding, that's kind of silly. But yeah, I definitely am not out here eating these things. And there's like other crazy stuff, like what even is that? That looks crazy. There's mushrooms there. There's more orange ones. I can't remember if that's toxic or psychedelic. Oh, I definitely need to call some pest control. Literally just right outside the house. Poor Buzz, good thing he's not here right now because he would probably eat that. Ladies and gentlemen of Carter's life, this behind me is the final boss of fungus and mushrooms. This thing is massive. What in the world? It's so big. I gotta give you my hand for comparison. It's bigger than my hand, significantly. What is it? We gotta scan this thing right now. I didn't even think it was real. And I'm also noticing there's a statue over here in the woods. It's just a statue sitting here. Why? Is Is it broken? It's like a little boy or something, or a man. That's weird, but let's scan this mushroom. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh, chicken of the woods? White pored chicken of the woods? No way. That is the craziest name ever. Its fruit bodies grow a striking golden yellow shelf-like structure on tree trunks and branches. We gotta Google this thing and see what it says. Oh my gosh, all chicken of the woods are generally considered edible. There is a poisonous look-alike called jack-o'-lantern mushroom. What? It's safe to eat when cooked? We gotta poke this one. Apparently it's safe to eat when cooked, so I feel like touching this one should be okay. It is so like sturdy. Oh, never mind, it cracked. There we go, guys, look at that. What in the world? I don't know why there's grass growing through it. That's so weird. Maybe it's growing around the grass or something. This thing is monstrous. I'm a little bit still like nervous about it. Most of the other mushrooms around the property have faded away with the weather, and this thing just popped up like a monster. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's another one right here. I think this is another poisonous one. Whew. Well, there you guys have it, guys. My house is completely infested with mushrooms and fungus. Subscribe right now to Carter's Life so you guys don't miss the next episode.